Guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here to talk about some new skincare that I have been trying lately. Some of it I have purchased myself, some of it was sent to me. I have a good sized little bag of goodies that I have been trying, so I wanted to share it with y'all. Some of them I have been using for over a month. Some I haven't been using for that long, and one of them I haven't used at all. I just got it yesterday. NPR, and I wanted to share it with y'all because I want y'all to hold me accountable and ask me in a month or so, hey, how are you liking so-and-so? Some of these might show up in my favorites. I might use them in future routines, and some I might not. So I wanted to do a separate video so that you can still be aware of the skincare that I am trying. So I'm gonna go in no particular order and just pick some goodies out of the bag. And the first one is actually the one that I got sent yesterday and have not tried yet. This is from Glow Skin Beauty, and it is their BioRenew EGF cream. So it's an epidermal growth factor and phytoretinol cell repairing moisturizer. So when they say phytoretinol, it's actually bakuchiol that is in this. So I personally have no issues using this or something with bakuchiol, since I haven't used this particular product. I have no issues using bakuchiol when I use a separate retinol product at night. Now, I am almost positive I have used it in the past when I have used Tret, but I know for a fact I don't have any issues if I use it when I'm using my Medicate retinaldehyde or my Sente retinol, because I do like to rotate what kind of retinol product I'm using on my face. So I'm going to be trying this on the nights that I use those products. I love the packaging. It's one of those push all the way down and it gives the exact amount of product, but I've never seen, usually those come in jars, and I've never seen it come in this. You would think you would open it and there would be a pump. I did put some out on my hand last night when I got it, and it's a very smoothing texture. So I may even try this in the morning because I feel like it would be a really good canvas to put SPF and then makeup on top. So I will keep y'all updated on that, but it seems promising. I have used other Glow Skin Beauty skincare products in the past and have really enjoyed them. I'm going to talk about a new SPF that I have been using. Now, I know that a lot of y'all have noticed because I always put what SPF I have on underneath my makeup down in the description box below. And a lot of y'all have noticed that I have been using the Isden SPF lately. I'm not going to talk about it in this video because I have another special video coming up where it's going to be available in a special bundle that I'm going to have offered, and I will definitely review it then. I have been really enjoying it. I will go ahead and say that, but I'm going to save the rest of that information for that video. But another SPF that I have been trying and liking is the new, it's not new to Sente, but it's a new formulation of their Even Tone Mineral Sunscreen. So this is from Sente. I tried their older version quite a while ago, and I'm gonna be honest, I did not love it. This is way better. So it comes in two shades. There's a light medium and a medium dark. So I'm going to show you what those colors look like. Now, the light medium, to me, the tint is more so just to keep the white cast from showing up. So that is light medium. So when I'm wearing, when I know I'm gonna be wearing makeup over my SPF, I will use just the light medium. If I maybe don't wanna wear makeup that day, or I know that I'm gonna be running errands before I put some makeup on, I will add a little bit of the medium dark, because that is gonna start giving me some color and coverage. So that right there is the medium dark. So you can see it's a little bit darker. It is not too dark for me, but what I do is I like to mix the two. So I'll do a couple pumps of each for my face and then a couple pumps of each for my neck and ears. And it just works really well. It lays well under makeup. From what I remember, the older version, the reason I didn't love it as much is because it did not lay well under makeup. This does. It is an all mineral sunscreen comprised of zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. It's got their HSA technology. Y'all, Sente cannot do wrong in my book. It's one of my very, very favorite skincare lines ever. And I've really been enjoying this. So if you have been wondering my thoughts, definitely worth a try. I got sent this one from Dr. Dennis Gross, and this is the Vitamin C plus Lactic Acid Oil-Free Radiant Moisturizer. So you can see it's one of the vacuum, and it's up to here. So I've used a good bit of it. They call this a moisturizer. I have been using it as a serum because I don't know if you're going to be able to see over the camera, but it is a very, very, very lightweight formula, and this does go on more like a serum for me than a moisturizer. So I do put a separate moisturizer on top. If you have extremely oily skin, that might be enough for you. But this has 3 types of vitamin C in it, and I'm looking at the ingredient list. THD, 3-O-ethyl ascorbic acid, and just ascorbic acid, but I don't know if it's the L-ascorbic acid. I don't know. I need to look into that more. And then it's also got the lactic acid right after that. So it doesn't say, at least I'm not seeing a percentage of the lactic acid, but it is fairly high up on the list. However, squalane and glycerin come before that. So you're having a little bit of a moisturizing buffer effect to it, which I find helps. It also has niacinamide, Centella asiatica. It's got ceramides. It is chock full. It's got hyaluronic acid, ferulic acid, lots and lots and lots of ingredients, period. Like the ingredient list is right here. Can you see? It's really, really, really quite a large ingredient list, but the top is chock full of the things that you're gonna want. I have had no adverse reactions to this. I would not personally myself use this every day because I cannot use acid that much. But I have been using this like on nights where I would normally exfoliate with something else. I like that it has the vitamin C added to it. It's not irritating to me. Usually when a formulation has the two together, even though you may have heard you don't need to combine them, you know, in a routine, the formulation is typically going to work combining those ingredients, and I find that this one does. So far so good. Dr. Dennis Gross really, I feel like as far as something that you can go to Sephora and purchase, is one of the better skincare lines, especially when it comes to exfoliating. The peel pads have been a favorite for years upon years. I just used those last night. Love them. So really like that, but I don't find it to be a moisturizer. A couple of Freesia Beauty additions. One of them is a hair oil because I really didn't know where else to put this. So I thought, you know what? It's not technically skin, but it goes on your scalp, and that is. So this is the Agent Nour Holly Locks. This is a strengthening hair growth serum. Now, it's a little bit different. I am still using my Hyel. I love my Hyel. That has not changed. This is a little bit different, and then you put it on before you wash your hair. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm not as consistent with this as I want to be because a lot of times I don't remember to use it. It can also be used overnight. I personally don't like to have any kind of serum or oil in my hair overnight because I just feel like it's a little too heavy. Plus, I take showers at night. So it would mean I would have to get up and wash my hair first thing in the morning. There is nothing like some directions on a bottle like this to make me feel old. I have good eyesight, but y'all, this is little writing. It says to use 1 or 2 dropperfuls for the entire head, massage into scalp and roots of hair thoroughly, apply up to 3 times weekly, ideally at bedtime. Gently massage the oil in circular motions, this is where it gets me, for about 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm not gonna massage my head for 15 minutes, I'm just saying. And leave it in the hair for at least 30 minutes. It does say best when used overnight. Wash and condition hair after use. So what I do is I put it on, when I remember I put it on, I'll leave it for 30 minutes to up to an hour and a half. I've left it before, and then I will get in and wash my hair. I do not massage it for 15 minutes. I don't know, it's just not my thing, but I do massage it into my scalp really well. What I like about this, because this is another one of those ones that you're gonna have to like ask me about in a few months because I have not been using it enough to see if it really makes a difference, but for what it is, I have used hair serums and hair oils that you put in pre-wash, and this is by far the best at actually washing out of your hair. I I can't remember all the brands. One of them is the JVN hair oil from Sephora. I got that, and the first time I put it in my hair and washed it, I felt like I had to wash my hair like 5 times to get the oil out of my hair. It weighed my hair down. It made my hair look dirty. It just never washed out of my hair, and I feel like I really have that issue with many pre-wash oils. Not with this one. This washed out beautifully with my normal wash and condition routine. For that, I love it. And again, I will have to keep you updated on the actual results. But Agent Nature is more of like a natural line. And this is not the only thing that Christina is now carrying on Freeze Co. So if you're interested about this line, definitely check out her site. And then another one is the Herbal Face Food Serum Radical Youth Concentrate. So this is an antioxidant serum. It is packed full with lots and lots of different plant-based antioxidants. And when I posted about getting this, look at the color of that, first of all. Look at how pretty that is. It's supposed to be that color. It has not oxidized. But when I posted about this, first getting this on Instagram, I had quite a few responses to that story saying that they absolutely love this product. It has done wonders for their skin. So I use this in a little bit of a different way. I don't use it every day, and I don't use it in conjunction with a vitamin C. I feel like for that, it would be a little too heavy for me or too much for my skin. So if you're familiar with Bisma from Instagram, she's Daily Skin Informative. She calls this spicy. She says she's spicy, and she is a little bit spicy. You put this on your skin and it does tingle a little bit, but it does not last. From my understanding, there are different levels to this. This is number 1. So I don't know if you go up to number 2, if it's like a higher dose of antioxidants, I'm not sure. But I use this alternating with my vitamin C. So I'll use my vitamin C, say on a Monday, and then Tuesday I'll get up and I'll use this, and then I might use my vitamin C for a few days, and then I'll use this one day. I do use this in the morning. I haven't had any issues with a negative reaction on my skin or a negative reaction when mixed with other products that are typically in my morning routine. So another one of those like more natural, but honestly, when you look up reviews for this, I have not seen a single bad thing about it. A lot of people say it completely healed their skin. So definitely another one to look into. Now, speaking of Bisma, she is such a joy, and I'm so blessed to have become friends with her via social media. And I have gotten a couple of things through her because she is starting her own website where she carries skincare, specifically a couple of brands, which I'm going to talk about here, and perfume. So I have a perfume coming from her that I ordered from her. So that will definitely be talked about soon. But these 2 products are from her skincare lines. The first one is Deviant Skincare. Now, I have heard of this brand a lot because I feel like Caroline Hirons talks about it a lot. This specific product is the cleansing concentrate. So it is the cleansing balm. Can we just talk about this packaging? This is like a wax stamp, which I absolutely love. And it looks like it's got like some coral on it. Oh, it's just so pretty. And then the product itself, it is nice and green. It smells, to me, good. Now, some people are going to say they don't think it smells good, but it smells earthy and green, a little bit mossy. I don't know. I just really like the smell. But this, you need the tiniest amount. Okay, so this jar right here is going to last you a very long time. And it is a powerhouse for breaking down your makeup. And I know I talk about it a ton, that I typically go for oils before balms, but I have just found so many balms lately that I love. I'm out of the Elemis Naked Balm. I love that one. I'm using now this one and the Clarity Balm, and they both are so great. They really rinse off my skin well. I don't feel like I have a film left on it, and it just leaves not a trace of makeup behind. No survivors when it comes to this and your SPF and makeup. So I've really been enjoying that. And honestly, this is like probably my favorite thing out of everything I'm going to talk about. And this is from Biologique Recherche. She carries that line. She is an esthetician herself, and she has used this line for a very long time. She is a wealth of knowledge. You can purchase a consult with her, I believe, through the Freeze Co site. So definitely check into doing that if you are wondering like what's the best thing for your skin, because she will help you. She's very, very thorough and extremely knowledgeable. But this is, I messaged her and I was like, okay, I have people asking me about Biologique Recherche. I don't have a clue where to start. I love my skincare routine, so I did not want to overhaul it. I did not want to take anything out, replace anything, because I really do like where it's at right now. I just wanted something to kind of dip my toes into the brand, and I asked her what would be the best thing to start with that I could easily add into my routine. And she asked me a couple questions about my skin and what I prefer and what I use. And she recommended the cream mask Vernix. So I said, you know what? I trust you. Send me an invoice. So I purchased this from her. And this is a regenerating and protective facial cream mask. However, I use this as a moisturizer. So this is one of their masks that you can use that way. Some of the Biologique masks you don't want to use as a moisturizer because they're not going to sink into the skin. They're meant to kind of lay on top. This one is going to sink into the skin. I flippin' love how this smells. And I think there are a few products from Biologique that people don't like the way they smell. I'm not sure if this is one of them, but this to me smells like banana bread batter. I don't know what it is about it, but it smells so good. Now you can see I have used a good chunk of it. You need a very small amount, but this is a very healing and soothing product. So I especially use this on nights when I use Tret. I really use it more than that. I probably use it like every other night because I'm trying to go through some of my other moisturizers as well. But on nights that I use Tret, I make sure that this is the moisturizer that I use. I feel like it has really helped out with flaking that comes from Tret. I did not take this with me traveling this past weekend, and I feel like I had mentioned in my last video that my skin has been very dry that past week and weekend. And I feel like if I would have taken this, it wouldn't have been. At least it wouldn't have been as much. I've really been enjoying it. Again, you need the tiniest amount. It spreads evenly. It sinks in really nice. It doesn't leave a layer of product on your skin. I don't feel like I can put it on and lay down on my pillow and it all ends up on my pillowcase. It's not the case for me at all. Really been enjoying this, and so glad that she recommended this one to be my first product because it won't be my last. I have since gotten a facial at Lux and Luna in Nashville, a Biologique facial, and it was fabulous. And she sung the praises of this as well. So I will definitely be adding more products into my routine as I use up some other ones. But I'm really glad that I started with that one because I absolutely love it. So that's it for the new skincare that I have been trying out lately. I will have everything listed and linked below in the description box. I also have started listing and linking my ongoing makeup and perfume declutter sales. So a lot of y'all have been noticing that and you have been emailing me and purchasing. Some haven't. It is a blog sale that I continually update with makeup as I want to declutter some to make room for more. Same with perfume. I want to declutter some to make room for more. So I sell them for most of the time like 50% off or more. And I have all of that listed down in the description box. So don't miss that either. Let me know if you have any questions. What is your favorite skincare product been lately? Always want to know your input on these kind of things. Be sure and like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day.